Tight end wing to the right side. Daniel Parker Jr. handed off to Roundtree, running left, second level. He's going to go. Larry, 3 sticks, 10, 5, house. 41-yard jaunt. Missouri extends the lead.
Another award for Cale Garrett on the SEC Defensive Player of the Week. Much deserved. Kind of an awkward position. He ended up making a tackle and pulling the guy by the jersey down. It was outside the frame of the body.
On November 15th, Mizzou Athletics inducted its 29th Hall of Fame class, bringing them from their current lives back to where it all started.
We're going to prepare really, really well, and then we need to go play our A game because I've got a feeling on what we're going to get on the other side.
And she was kind of spearheaded our fundraiser back in the day. You know, we didn't have what we have today as far as, you know, all the Nike gear and all the apparel and the shoes. And her goal was to raise some money so that we could have some nice things, golf shoes, 2 golf shirts.
Being aware and understand that we got to play assignment sound, you know, and you've got to be great tacklers. You got to use your leverage the correct way. You know, and if you're going to take a shot, you better make sure that you got somebody there to help you out.
I'm enjoying it. I love being around my teammates, and no NFL team stays the same every year. So it's going to be a different group next year, so I'm trying to soak in this time with everybody.
Tight end wing to the right side. Daniel Parker Jr. handed off to Roundtree, running left, second level. He's going to go. Larry, 3 sticks, 10, 5, house. 41-yard jaunt. Missouri extends the lead. Bryant's got Roundtree offset right, takes the snap, hands to Larry, 3 sticks, bounces it along the left hash, angles left side to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. He's popped out of bounds near sideline at the 3. Running back left, Roundtree gets a seam to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the house. Larry, 3 sticks to the end zone. Out of the pistol, clapping is Bryant. Stretch play, running left. Roundtree gets a seam, 5, house, touchdown Missouri.
I never even dreamed I'd be a part of this legacy.
David Benucci and 5 other former Tigers cemented their legacies into Mizzou history. On November 15th, Mizzou Athletics inducted its 29th Hall of Fame class, bringing them from their current lives back to where it all started.
That one thing just kind of like froze everything for a second. It's like, you know what? I never reflect on what I'm doing. I'm always in the moment. I'm always from one thing to the next, one plane to the next. I had to reflect on like my times that I had here.
The time I was here, there was a lot of growth in my life as far as maturing, things of that nature, people I met, different life experiences, adversity. So now, to kind of revisit that, when I got called to become inducted into the Hall of Fame, just kind of revisited all that.
And in some cases, showing others just how great their loved ones were.
I thought it was pretty cool, you know, like I said, when I met him, everybody was saying he played baseball. I said, oh, you know, it was a while before I found out how well he played baseball.
But this was much more than just celebrating accomplishments.
He established friendships that have lasted. I mean, it's been 60 years since he was here, and there's like 5 or 6 of those guys here. And they've kept in touch over the years, which I think is just really, really neat.
For me, now that I have a son, I'm able to leave that to him and say, hey, look, this is what I did. You know, I'm in this I've won this prestigious award, and you can do the same thing.
But becoming a Hall of Famer meant competing against the elite.
My goal was to play at the highest level possible at every level I went, and that was Missouri.
All my coaches and teammates throughout my whole career at Mizzou, they were incredible people and made my teams really successful and helped me become a better person.
For many of these athletes, it was just about winning in that moment. Now, that moment can last forever.
Another award for Cale Garrett on the SEC Defensive Player of the Week. Much deserved. Kind of an awkward position. He ended up making a tackle and pulling the guy by the jersey down. It was outside the frame of the body, and he's pretty quiet. But I mean, Cale's normally pretty quiet. You know, he just kind of goes and does his job. So he did say that, you know, his shoulder kind of hurt. But he said, "I'm fine," and so we took it as that. And what a performance he had. I hate that injuries are some of the things about this game that are hard to overcome when you look at it just from a personal standpoint. You hate it for a kid, things that he's done representing our university, and he's built a program. And the things that he's done, his legacy on looking back on what he was able to accomplish here, standard that he set on the way you're supposed to prepare and play. He's got a lot to hold his head high on. He didn't think it was obviously as severe as it was, and you know that probably more than anything speaks on the volume of mental and physical toughness that he carries himself with. You know, he kind of waited till we had a break until he got it checked out. By definition, there's a lot of things you could describe Cale as, and kind of in a nutshell, that's just the way he's approached his opportunities that he's had to be a student athlete here at Mizzou. You know, as Pat Smith said, as I've heard Pat Smith say for every surgery, and this is what you want to hear from your doctor, he said it went perfect. So, you know, it's hard to beat perfect. So I think he's still in recovery, and you know, I know that they'll get on the rehab really, really quickly. You know, if you can go up to 100%, he'll recover. If the time frame, whatever weeks and months it is, he'll beat that time frame. It's just the kind of person he is. So I think he's going to play ball for a long time. The production that he had was, you know, on track, in my opinion, to be an All-American. I mean, you look at the stat line through really 4 games, I don't know that it was rivaled at that spot.